Today we're doing a demo of outdoor yoga with voice amplification, a very simple method. So what I have here is a wireless microphone, the Rode Wireless Go, and a very old Bose speaker with a headphone jack input, 3.5mm auxiliary input, and plugged in the microphone, and we're going to test it out to see how far we can get the speaker away from us, if it cuts out, and what it sounds like. This was requested by a few people to do a demo actually outdoors. I don't have people, but I did set out some yoga mats, and let's see how far we can get with this thing. If we haven't met before, my name is Ashley, and I help new yoga teachers with the skills and confidence to get out and teach. And today we're talking outdoor yoga. The weather's getting nicer, and it's just the perfect opportunity this year and the safest way to gather together in person would be outdoor yoga. So I've already tested this, so I know a few tips right away. Come with me and we're going to set it up where it should be. So the front of the speaker, we're going to actually turn that back so anyone farther back can hear. Setting it on the ground, or if you have somewhere a little bit higher that you can place it, that'd be great. The receiver needs to be on top and in clear sight of where you are as a teacher, with the microphone clipped, for me, right on my shirt. And if it's behind, it tends to cut out. So you'll see that in a second, but we're just gonna set that right on top. Turn this on, turn on the speaker, set it to the AUX setting, and I'm going to turn on the Rode microphone receiver, which is connected to the Bluetooth speaker. Easy peasy, right? And we turn on the microphone. The microphone then gets clipped onto you. And like I said, I typically just clip it right onto the place underneath my shirt on my sports bra, but you can also use a lavalier microphone or a headset or something if you wanted to connect that. So I have the volume turned all the way up, both on the speaker and on the microphone. So we want the people in the back to be able to hear us, whereas the people in the front probably can hear my voice. It's on right now, and you can't really tell, there's no lag or anything, so you can't really tell a difference between my voice and the speaker in regards to like timing. So this is a test just to show you what it sounds like from me to my phone without any microphone or amplifier or anything. You can hear probably the cars in the background, children playing, just a lot of different sounds. So now I've got the microphone on with my speaker about 20 or 25 feet away, and I found that to be the distance that's probably best so that it doesn't cut out. If I turn around, it's still good. So I'm able to talk with my back to everyone, but I of course wouldn't want to stay that way. I want to face people as much as I can towards them, but this makes sure and ensures that people can hear me even if I do turn to the side or turn around. Any farther, if I get too far back, it's going to start cutting out. So you want to have clear line of sight from yourself and where you're standing to the receiver as much as possible. If you have to turn around occasionally, just make sure that you're closer to the speaker rather than standing too far back. And also, just this reminder that if I get too close to it, it's going to have a shrill shrieking sound, so try not to. But the speaker is facing away from where I am, so most of the sound is going away from me rather than towards me. So rather than creating this bubble of sound, it's creating more of a amplifying out towards everyone in the back. Just a few extra tips about teaching outdoor yoga is that you want to make sure that people know the location, the address, and where exactly you're going to be. So if I were teaching at this park, I would tell them by the tree, by the sand volleyball courts. So by this pink tree, by the sand volleyball courts at this park. And parking is over here, and then I check on the bathroom facilities and just let people know all of the information that is relevant to what they need to bring and what to expect. Do they need to bring their own equipment? Tell them to bring a yoga mat, any props if you require or need that, and just share with them, anything that they would need to know before arriving. Don't expect that anyone actually knows what they're doing. Most people who go to outdoor yoga classes are oftentimes brand new beginners. So this is a great way to let go of some of the stress or anxiety when attending a studio class, because outdoors is just a little bit less stressful. So you'll find yourself needing to teach a little bit more of a general, all levels class, and explaining a little bit more about yoga to those absolute beginners. Make sure to check with your local parks department, so check with your city to see if you are able to gather people for outdoor yoga classes and see if there's any guidelines around hosting events in public parks. You can have people just drop in and pay with cash or donation, or maybe it's a free event, but my suggestion is always to have people sign up through an online scheduling software or an app, so that it makes it really easy for you to know that a few people are attending at least, and for your participants not to have to carry cash or have to deal with that afterwards. And it also allows you to have a liability waiver, which you should always have if you're going to do outdoor classes or any classes, so that people check the box or sign that they understand that you are not liable, and it just protects you and the people attending. If you do have drop-in people, bring a paper waiver for people to sign, just to cover yourself and cover them and make sure everything is good to go. Thanks for watching this video about outdoor yoga and how to have a louder voice. If you want to check out the links to these things, they're all listed down below, as well as a few other videos that can help you on your path to teaching outdoor yoga with confidence. If we're going to get started teaching some yoga or doing some yoga, we're going to start at the top of our mat. Reach your hands up to the sky, connect. Exhale, fold forward. Just a regular, nice old sun salutation. Take those hands on your shins, half lift. Step back to downward facing dog. And let's just see if anything is cutting out here. No, we're good? You can hear me? Yeah, I think so. We're good to go. Shift forward to plank. Knees or no knees. Lower down to low plank. Upward facing dog. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. And because this is an all levels class, we're not doing any handstands or craziness. We're gonna walk the feet forward and roll your body up to standing. Yeah? Okay. You good? You? Feeling good? How about you in the back? Doing good? Awesome. Okay. Let's take our feet a little wider, like a lot wider, okay? A lot wider. Then turn the toes, bend the knee. We've got this warrior pose. We're going to head to warrior 2. Look beyond the fingers that are reaching with the bent knee. Squeeze those heels together and pause here for 42 breaths.